Hey, by now, as a man, you know there are plenty of double standards in this life where women can sort of get away with things that we as guys can't get away with. But wait a minute, maybe some of that is kind of in her mind. I'm going to give you a key example right now. Don't touch that dial. You know what? I have an 8-year-old son, and he's the most amazing kid. I mean, he's like a chip off the old block. And the other day, I was watching TV, and Ivanka Trump happened to be on. And my kid whizzes by in the living room, stops dead in his tracks, looks at the television, and goes, "Wow, Dad, she's really hot, isn't she?" And I just had to laugh, because, of course, Ivanka is sort of easy on the eyes. But my goodness, this is an 8-year-old kid here. What does he know? And more importantly, is it Ivanka Trump's fault that an 8-year-old kid thinks she's hot? Should she kind of make herself less hot so that kids who are underaged, won't be thinking how sexy she is? What a silly thought that is, right? After all, it's not Ivanka Trump's fault that everybody kind of finds her sexy, no matter what their age is. Well, here's an interesting corollary when it comes to how we as men think. Hey, have you ever had someone try to set you up with a woman who liked you, but maybe you weren't so into? Maybe a female friend came to you and said, "Hey, what about Jennifer over there? Or what about Christine? She really likes you and you should go out with her." And you're thinking to yourself, "Well, I'm not attracted to her in the least. But if I say no, I'm this mean, bad guy." And of course, all men are jerks and all women are goddesses, so we're taught to believe. So what do? You give in. And you go out with her, and the next thing you know, she's disappointed because you're disappointed, and it turns out all for the worse. Well, what happened there? Well, you know what? You had every right to say, "You know what? I'm just not interested." You know why? Because just like it's not Ivanka Trump's fault that my 8-year-old kid thinks she's hot and sexy, whatever that means to an 8-year-old kid, it's not your fault that someone you're not attracted to finds you hot and sexy. That's the way the world goes. We're not always attracted to each other. So you have every right to say, "I'm sorry, but I'm just not interested." If her feelings are a little hurt, that's the way it goes. You don't have to be rude about it. But guys, remember, you're not a bad, terrible person simply because you're male and have to spend your entire life kowtowing to women to somehow make up for it. Remember always, you don't owe any woman you're not attracted to a date or any semblance of feigned attraction whatsoever. Hopefully that'll free you up from some awkward situations in the future. And in the meantime, go ahead and check out www.deservewhatyouwant.com because I have a free newsletter that's going to give you more tips and advice on how to be a better man and get the kind of women in your life you really do want. Until I talk to you again real soon, this is Scott McKay. Be good out there.